6 o'clock, going for a walk. But guess where the destination is gonna be? Of course, you guessed it right. The garden.
How long till I'm out of this place? How low can I bend?
Beautiful walk, and I made it to the garden. 40 minutes later. Thank you, Lord, for this, for the soil I'm about to touch. Amahewe ngaphuzayo, umbhede engizowakha, or umbhede engizohlawula. The hands that you've given me to create all of this. Okay, so I wrote this affirmation for myself and the students, and actually anybody that comes to the garden. Once we have the fence, I'll have it printed out there because it's almost like a declaration that kind of marries with the garden, that you need to affirm when you come to the garden. So it goes by, I am a divine being. Purity, peace, and love is my nature. I accept each one as they are. My body is perfect and healthy. I am wise and wealthy. Everything I touch turns into abundance. I am a divine being, and I am ready to receive everything that is due to me with ease. So, simple one, right? It literally is just declaring who you are, because we all know that we are divine beings, capable of doing amazing things if we put our minds into it. But specifically, we are cleansing, we are healing, and we are looking at ourselves with kindness and truth of who we are. So that you must already have when you come in here, so that you feel the effect of the garden, because it's very divine, So you go to purity, peace, and love is my nature, because that's true. You are a person that innocently is put on this earth to discover, to work, to bring upon heaven on earth, to do amazing things in this world. So you're pure in that sense, but you're also a very peaceful human being if you choose to be, like you are choosing to come to the garden, you're choosing to see things grow, you're choosing to feel the divinity of this space, So peace is a choice, and it comes after a lot of chaos. So it's a choice that one gets to. And then love is your currency. It's who you are, it's how you trade with other people, it's what attracts you to the next person, it's what attracts you to what you want to eat. It's your currency. So you are just acknowledging that you are that. Love is the breath you take in the morning every day. It's the clothes you choose to wear because you love them. It's the partner you choose to be with. It's the kids you bear. It's projects you work on. You are loved, And then you accept all of those things as they are, as how they come to your realization, as how they transform you, you know, and all that. And then your body, my body is perfect and healthy. You're speaking life to that, you know, you're speaking life to yourself. You know that you've got a couple of things that you need to work on because you're human, but most importantly, you love your body anyways. You love every corner inch of it. That's why you work on it. That's why, you know, you wake up in that morning to give it life. You jump, kickstart yourself into action, kickstart yourself into the day, you know. So you love yourself, and it's perfect. It's perfect. It's you have control of it. If you decide, okay, I want to shape it, you shape it. If you decide to say, I'm gonna let it go and let it loose and just be, that's your body. It's what you are comfortable with, and it's perfect for you. I mean, everybody encourages that you keep it moving a bit so that it doesn't, you know, carry a lot of diseases that might weigh you down further. So keep moving, just like planting, you know, keep weeding to give it life, you know. Yeah, so it's literally that. So and most importantly, you are wise and wealthy, right? These are things that are in you. You are that person. That's why you're able to do things that are great. That's why you are able to raise kids. That's why you're able to interact and love another person. That's what, because you have that wisdom, understanding why you are here, and you can connect dots. You know, the things that you learn make sense to you, so much so that you act on it. You know, you act accordingly. And wealthy, everything that is in this world is yours to grab. You just decide how much of it you want to take. But everything in this world is for you to grab. So you are wealthy in all, in love, in care, in finance, in food, in everything that you desire. You're wealthy. Though you're claiming that, you are calling it, you are realizing it, you're swimming in it. So and then everything I touch turns into abundance. Example, garden. If you plant one seed, like, it multiplies for some reason. It just keeps multiplying and it keeps giving you more. So imagine if you are this, but this, you know, human enough to walk, get what you want, get out of situations, so that you prosper more. It's just you turn everything into abundance, even the bad things, unfortunately. So you are a divine being. The last one just says, I am ready to receive everything that is due to me with ease. So you already have a lot of things. The things that you want now, you need to call it into action. And most importantly, get up and do it. Get up and do it. Do it. So that's my affirmation as I start my day. I'm about to put 3-4 hours in straight. I don't know, maybe I'll get tired, I don't know. It was raining, so it's nice and wet, which is good for the plants, hard for weeding. So I'll just do the bed that's not, doesn't need a lot of weeding. It just needs soil prep. So there's new plants coming in tomorrow, so I got stuff to do. And I ain't got no time. And then I need to spray because I see that there's holes in some of the leaves and all of the plants. And then there's just weed everywhere. Just even the beds I was dealing with yesterday, weed. And then it's just overpowering you, and then there's insects everywhere, and you scratchy, you itchy. It's just, yeah. But I'm enjoying